Hello guys, Jamboo here and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be showing you what life is like on PC FC26 because I hadn't played it until today. As you can see, I'm 13-1, so we have one game of champs left to play, which I'm going to show you. And I'm going to talk about my experience because it's actually blown my mind, the difference between playing PC and console. If you enjoy videos like this, do drop a like. Let's get into it, and let me know if you've ever tried PC and if you have noticed the differences that I have as well. If you're looking for the cheapest FC26 coins to build your super team, then look no further than MMOEXP.com. You can use code JAMBOO for 8% off the already cheapest coins. Okay guys, so first of all, before we even get into gameplay, the difference on the menus is like genuinely staggering. It's crazy. I've heard before, obviously, I know that this game is optimized for PC. I didn't quite know it was like this. Like, just look at how absolutely rapid everything is. Now, I don't know whether it's because, like, my PC is a good one, or, you know, whether this is just sort of standard, but, like, how responsive you're flicking through these menus and just how quick and optimized it seems to be is absolutely crazy. Now, I'm not a menu guy. It's not the end of the world for me. You know, I don't mind waiting half a second more for stuff to load, like on a PS. But where it's really going to matter is the actual gameplay. So, we're going to get into a game, and I'm going to show you, you know, sort of exactly what is going on here. We're going to play a live game. I'm going to try and give you some gameplay tips and stuff like that as well while we're going. But I just want to talk about my experience. Now, as you've seen, I'm 13-1. We have not matched a hacker at this point in time yet. So, I don't know whether that's fixed. I have seen people that play PC, like Crassy. I believe he tweeted saying that he hasn't matched a hacker in around a month. And he's like, plays PC as his console. Well, as his primary, you know, for FC26. So it's interesting. If they've managed to fix that, I honestly may consider a little switch, because once we eventually find a game, I've got crossplay off, by the way, because I wanted to test and just see, you know, what the hacking situation was like and stuff. But I honestly may make the switch. You guys are going to see exactly what's going on. The ping is awful, so we're not going to go into this game. I'll cut to you guys as soon as we're in one. Okay, so we got a nice low ping game here, which we are going into. And the first thing, again, I don't know whether this is my PC. You guys will have to let me know. I'm no tech expert, but my word, does the game look so much nicer on PC, by the way. Like a staggering difference, in my opinion. And that's before, you know, that's just the aesthetics and how it looks. The actual gameplay, you know, we're going to talk about when we're in there. Oh my word. So this version of the game, you know, playing on a PC, is by far the most responsive, just good game. Like, obviously it's a fairly small sample size, yeah? So we've only played, what? This is our 15th game. This is the only time I've played on PC this year. But I have not had a single game where the gameplay is bad. Like, you're going to see some of the left stick dribbling and stuff in this game. It is just night and day, you know, compared to console. I'm able to right stick switch better and press my opponent. And the thing that I was wondering, I think he's just offside there. The thing that I was wondering is, obviously, you know, with all this stuff considered, you know, you can have crossplay on PC and you're able to match console players. So I've seen people before, you know, in the past saying about, you know, the advantage that a PC player gets over console. And I sort of heard it out, you know, I never really quite understood it. I thought maybe there's a slight difference. From what I have played today, the advantage is staggering. You know, obviously, I'm not sure what the connection's going to be like and what the gameplay's going to be like if I match someone, you know, that's on a PS5 or whatever. But the difference here is just insane. Like, the left stick, the responsiveness, just the game just feels crisp. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still FC26. There's still, you know, crazy issues, some gameplay stuff that, you know, we want fixed. Like, the game isn't necessarily all of a sudden really good, but in terms of responsiveness, it makes it just so much more fun to play. You know, I get the ball in these positions, double tap through ball here, and come on, EA, see, we're getting rigged. getting rigged. That isn't going to change. You can have the best PC in the world. You know, some things are never going to change with FIFA. This guy now on a counter-attack as well. Got to try and step in. Yeah, we get hit on a counter after we should have scored. EA, please. But yeah, I mean, it's just night and day. Like, the responsiveness, left stick. You're going to see in certain areas when I get the ball, just the way we're able to, like, swivel. We play a through ball in behind here. Going to hit it across goal. If we had a 5-star weak foot, we may have had a chance. We're going to spam a couple of offside traps here and just try and get that line raised up a little bit. But the way I'm able to right stick and step into the lanes here, I feel like a lot of the time when I'm playing on PS5, the right stick switching is like delayed and stuff, and it quite often goes to the wrong player. On here, it just feels like I'm always getting what I want. See there, like we dribble in. He's moved his keeper very well. Obviously, we're playing at a high elo game here. The last one of champs at a 13-1 record. But you can just do so much more. We rush it from the corner there. That's poor from me. But even this guy, my opponent, you know, you can see that he's knocking the ball around quite well. We're going to have to defend very well here. He left sticks. See, this is what I'm saying. The game is definitely not perfect. Bounce backs, crazy stuff happening. But you can actually defend better as well. Like, it's not just left stick, you know, that's improved or whatever. It's the whole game. Because you're just able to play a switch better. And everything just feels like it's flowing. You know, just way better. Compared to the console version of the game. I really am considering making the switch. You guys are going to have to let me know, you know, if you've tried the PC version, whether you've experienced the same. Tried to swivel there. He's defended it very well. I feel like we've been a bit unlucky here. I'm not really too sure, you know, how we're losing the game. Really good move from the opponent. We should recover there. He manages to get the shot off, goes wide. Thankfully, we're going to have to try and craft something. Nice double tap pass there to evade the press. Let's get some runners going. We're triggering Lamine on a run. Double tap pass over to him here. Get in these positions. And we're looking to try and cut the ball back towards the edge of the box as we do. Get it with Pinner. And then, yeah, you know the rest. Especially on this gameplay where you can actually use the left stick dribbling. Getting Pinner there, wow, yeah, it's just a goal. You know, you're just swiveling onto either foot. It feels like a totally different game, which is why it really interests me as to what happens when you match a console player. Because the gameplay and responsiveness that I'm getting here, if I keep getting that same gameplay when I'm on crossplay, I don't even know how a console player competes, genuinely. There's just no way, because I will just be able to do so much more stuff that they just simply can't. He has recovered so well there. I sort of choked the chance a little bit. We're going to try and work a corner in. I'll show you guys the dribbling. So you see here, we're just sort of swiveling, and it is so crisp. We'll recycle it back to the edge, play the ball into Pinner, turn. Look at that. Just look at that left stick dribbling. And this is a high elo game, like against a good player. And it just, I feel like it's elevated my game here. The loss I took was against like a crazy good player. No complaints. Like a lot of the time, honestly, like when I lose on console, I'm in heavy gameplay. You know, I have something to moan about. On here, absolutely nothing so far. And like I say, I understand it's a small sample size, but I just don't get runs on the PS5 where there's not at least a few games in there that are like insanely delayed. So there has to just be something to this. I mean, the difference is staggering, to be honest with you. And it actually makes no sense to me. You know, if this game has been developed for PC, why? Because the vast majority of the player base of this game are like more casual console players. So I really don't understand it, to be honest with you. Is that through ball going to work? Nearly. He switched very, very early and well there. Just taking our time, trying to cut the passing lanes, but the switching, oh my word, it just feels so nice. I remember when UFL first came out, and the right stick switching I like instantly noticed was just so responsive compared to FC. And I'm having the same feeling here. Like as soon as I jumped on, I could just notice it's just so different. Look at the opponent dribbling there. Obviously he's got lucky, balls bounced back to him in the end. But he's like swiveling as well. It's like playing a completely different game. You know, and if you're matching like I say, if you're matching a console player and you have this gameplay, it's just over for them, brother. There's zero way that they're able to compete. We're going to have to try and defend this well. No 45th minute cheese, please, EA Sports. Can we step in? There we go. We take it. So half time, and we do find ourselves 2-1 up in the game for 14-1, which would be I'd be very happy with that on my first ever PC run. But we're just using the offside traps again, making sure that we're not giving this opponent anything too easy up. Another offside trap there, just trying to cut off any ball into his striker, which then when he finds the striker, people tend to go for these through balls in behind. So we're trying to cut that off. Right stick switch in once again, just so responsive here. It makes defending a lot more bearable. When you feel like your defenders are on skates and stuff, it's so much more rare for that to happen, on this PC version, because everything is just so much more crisp. Like, look at how we're going forward at times, just nice little spins, reverse passes. Different game, genuinely different game. I don't know why it's so drastically different. I feel like it shouldn't be. You see here, we get into these areas, go for the dribbling there, and the opponent defends it very well. I can't speak right now. It's very hard, actually, to lock in at this level and do these videos, by the way. I play a lot worse, actually, than normal, when I'm speaking and doing these, because it's just adding an extra layer of what I've got to do. Got to make sure that we're defending well here, tracking the through balls in behind, trying to cut the pass from the edge of the box. We do very well. Sending our players on runs. We should have Yamal there. That is a beautiful through ball. Going to use the left stick dribbling. First time passes. Did not want that there. I wanted that to pinner. We've been absolutely robbed. Just dragging our players back now. Got to make sure that we're tracking this run all the way in behind. All the runs, which is not easy to do. Cuts in, finds the finesse. He's done very well there. Right, let's lock in. Let's lock in and win this game, because I feel like, there's more we could be doing here. Driven pass into the cam. We'll use that silky left stick dribbling. Just taking our time, not rushing anything here. There's no need. He's using the second man press a lot, so that's something for me to think about here. We'll use the left stick dribbling again, try and cut the ball sort of back. There's nothing on, so I'm just going to recycle. Trying to find Pinner there. Didn't quite work out. Maybe this time. Send her on a little 1-2. Double tap pass. It's good defending. That Bisek Evo is incredible, by the way. Again, just trying to make sure that we're cutting all passing lanes off, using the offside trap. Let's not let anything easy in behind. There we go. Sending our players on runs again. Nothing really on, so I'm going to go into the middle. Little reverse pass with Pinner. Driven pass. Double tap. Getting Pinner going. Wait for the keeper movement, and just like that, we find the back of the net. You can just do so much more, man. You really can. Yeah, I mean, I've said it multiple times, but it's blown my mind. It's like playing a different game. I'm getting into the attacking third when there's bits of dribbling and like extra passes and stuff to do, first timers, and it's just so much more bearable. It is not the FC26 that I'm playing on console. I will tell you that right now. R1 dribbling here, just sending Yamal in on a little run. Recycle, we got the dribbling look. You can actually just make space and create, which is really nice. Just using that technical dribbling again of Bernardo. First time pass into Frankie, a bit more technical dribbling. Tried to lay the ball back towards the edge, did not quite work out. And we've got 20 in-game minutes to try and survive here. So again, tracking these in behind runners, that is the #1 important thing to do. Would not have been surprised if that flew in again. That's like this guy's go-to move. He plays one pass to the edge and then just hits finesse shots. Can we get a player lock going here? We're not going to use it. We're just going to bait. Using the tiki-taka that we've got on some of our players now. Recycle the ball into the middle. Get Bernardo on a run. Double tap pass. And that Bisek there, once again, coming to the guy's rescue. I don't know how that pass has worked. And that one. Oh my god, don't do this to me. Frankie does very well. Going to use the player lock now. Send this ball down the line. And now I'm looking towards the edge of the box to see if we've got an option. We've got Rafinha there. One extra pass into Fabian Ruiz. And that is unlucky. Good defending by him with his Iniesta there. Offside trap. Make sure that we're covering that ball. He's offside because of the offside trap. beautiful defending. He is going to make some more tactical changes. This goal that's on the replay now was crazy good, by the way. The double tap from Rafinha was lovely. But hopefully we can hold on here. That is the plan. But yeah, guys, you know, if you've made it this far, do let me know, because I know some of my viewers just must be on PC, and if that is the case and you've tried the console version as well, just do let me know your thoughts on the experience, because I think it's absolutely drastic, like it really is. I could actually play this game and tolerate it a lot more at the minute, you know, if I was on PC. So that is something I'm going to consider. Waited for the keeper movement. I'm not even sure whether he did move, but we've hit it near post. And that should be GG's now at this point. Just about game management. Using that second man press again. We'll use another offside trap. There we go. We win the ball back. And now we're just going to let the clock tick down a little bit. Send in Yamal on a player lock run, which we're not going to use. Play the ball inside now. Is there any line breaking pass? Yes, there is. Sending Yamal on a run. Beautiful through ball over the top. He's done really well to just guess I was going to do that, to be fair to him. Another offside trap now. Make sure that we're marking these through balls in behind. Beautiful defending. Dragging the CDM back. And now we can just take our time and see out the rest of this game. This guy's press is really good, to be fair. He's manual pressing as well. That is something that's easier to do on here because of how responsive the switching and stuff is. Calling Yamal short. First time pass. Sending Yamal on that run. Can we find him? Maybe. Double tap pass. We've got Pinner there as well. Double tap. Oh, and it's beautiful. That is going to be GG, fellas. Good performance here, to be fair, in the final game as well. I'm actually really enjoying the game on here. You know, if any of you guys want me to play your PC champs, feel free to book in champsboost.com, because, yeah, I mean, I'm playing well on here. It's actually enjoyable. Crazy. It is staggering, the difference. But, guys, this game is over. I'm not going to bore you out with the rest. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let's see if we can score this final attack. I think he's offside. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. I'll catch you on the next one, and peace.